Basketball is the #1 game full of memorable moments. You'll find many NBA episodes that'll leave you indifferent and will certainly evoke various emotions. That is the reason why we all love basketball. In today's video, we'll look at ridiculous situations that happen during the game. Basketball players may come into various conflicts with male and female referees, and such cases can be solved differently. Some can at least be solved politely, and some could cause a scandal. Let's take a look at the first episode. Luka Doncic and Ashley Moyer-Gleish. We know who Luka is, so we probably won't have to bore you with his details. What about the pretty referee, Ashley? Ashley Moyer-Gleish is married to NCAA referee and contractor Johnny Gleish. Moyer-Gleish became the 4th woman to be a full-time NBA referee, and in October 2018, she made her official debut refereeing a regular season contest between Indiana Pacers and the Minnesota Timberwolves at Target Center. In the following month, she was promoted by the NBA to a full-time member of the league's officiating staff, where she previously officiated 3 regular season games and 2 preseason games as a non-staff referee. Apart from playing basketball in her college days, her dad, Dave Moyer, was Lebanon's high school basketball teammate with former NBA center Sam Bowie. Luka Doncic is known as one of the funniest dudes in the NBA, so it wasn't strange to see this exactly from Slovenia. At the start of the second quarter, Luka came to Ashley Moyer-Gleish to discuss an episode that took place a while ago when he made a 3-pointer but wasn't satisfied and asked for a foul. Ashley replied by asking twice, "What foul?" Luka smiled and said, "Fouling in love with you." Ashley blushed and responded with the cutest smile in the game. Luka is a good-looking guy, so if anyone could pull off this kind of behavior, it's him. He's kind of got that baby face. He seems like he's a little bit dorky, but he's also really nice, so I can see why he'll try and attempt this. So the Slovenian proved himself as an average joker. Great job, dude. Now it's time to make Mark Cuban smile after one more Caps-Clippers playoff series. In addition to trying to win over Ashley, Luka put on a stellar performance on the court, and the Mavericks walked away with the win 105-89. He put up 42 points, 9 assists, 6 rebounds, 3 steals, and 2 blocks in 43 minutes of game time. It looked like it was an easy win for the Mavericks, which could explain why he was relaxed enough to approach the ref and have a little flirty moment with her. Luka wasn't the only person who tried to get Ashley's attention. This time, Dwight Howard tried to make Wonder Woman smile. While Philadelphia's coach Doc Rivers was arguing with officials, the 76ers big man was speaking with Ashley, flirting or maybe just asking not to send him to the free throw line, but it 100% made Luka Doncic angry. The not-so-cute episode took place in the Caps-Clippers game, where referee Lauren Holtkamp decided to make her tea festival in Quicken Loans Arena. In another episode, Chris Paul and DeAndre Jordan made a brand new pick and roll and technical foul combination. Calling a tee after a goddamn shout with a good drunk is not a great idea, Mrs. Holtkamp, to be honest. Paul was visibly frustrated by the third quarter technical foul referee Holtkamp called against him, which the NBA player said was whistled without him using curse words, but only wanting to know the reason. She wasn't letting his team inbound the ball faster in the LA Clippers' 105-94 loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Paul called Lauren's ruling ridiculous and terrible, saying this might not be for her. There's no way that could be a technical foul. We attempted to get the ball out fast all the time down the court. When we did that, she said, and I was like, why, She gave me a tech. That's incredibly ridiculous. And if that's the case, this might not be for her. Trust me, this wasn't a small issue and it got a lot messier. As if all that wasn't enough, the NBRA, National Basketball Referees Association, defended Holtkamp, who was excoriated by Los Angeles Clippers guard Chris Paul after she slapped him with a technical foul. The NBRA said on its Twitter account that after the review, the calls made by Miss Lauren were fully justified. The association went on to condemn Chris Paul's comment, labeling it unprofessional and uncalled for. The NBA fans regarded Paul's remark as a slap at her gender, and he paid for it by having his butt dragged on social media. Let's return to the cute moments. At the start of the Hawks Magic game, Bogdan Bogdanovic finished his possession with an unintentional bump to the referee, Jenna Water. After smiles and a friendly hug, the game just continued. Jenna decided not to make it personal. Lauren Holtkamp also wouldn't make it personal. She'll make it a technical. Miss Lauren Holtkamp, I know you didn't, but we got a few episodes with her participation. Less than 2 seconds left. Glimmers won by 7. Shabazz Napier staying near JJ Redick. How does it look? Exactly. Looks like a personal foul from Mrs. Holtkamp. I can understand Damian Lillard getting mad after this. Yeah, maybe he just understood that he's trying to make the playoffs with Shabazz Napier on his team. But to be serious, this call was awful. But now we can be sure that Lauren Holtkamp doesn't hate the Clippers. Looks like she just hates NBA rules. But look at this episode with Lauren Holtkamp and Steven Adams. During Tuesday night's TNT showdown between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Golden State Warriors, referee Lauren Holtkamp had one of the biggest gaffes of her career, and she's had plenty of it. Just ask Chris Paul. Russell Westbrook drove the lane guarded by Iguodala using a Steven Adams screen, but slipped with his feet. Lauren, who was only a few feet away from the action, called a tripping foul on Kevin Durant. The play was shown again at Oracle Arena's Jumbotron, and fans went into a rabid frenzy. Fans wasted no time chanting, "Ref, you suck!" And with the latest foul call, the already physical game now escalated to comical levels. The foul call was so infuriating to those present that Joe Lacob, Warriors co-owner, was upset that he took off his jacket and flung it after seeing Holtkamp's decision, echoing the crowd's reaction. Westbrook did his job in selling the play. Once he hit the floor, he looked up at Holtkamp once, but he admitted that he slipped during his post-game comments. "I slipped, I just tripped. It was a missed call and it happens throughout the league. There are lots of missed calls," said Westbrook. Calls like this one won't go a long way to repairing an already frosty relationship between refs and players. Mrs. Holtkamp, it's what you like. You got old chances to call a valid T. And yet another episode with Lauren Holtkamp and Draymond Green. During the Oklahoma City Thunder's statement win at Oracle Arena, Draymond Green, Golden State Warriors forward, had a run-in with female referee Lauren Holtkamp. After Thunder forward Jeremy Grant clashed with Green on a drive of Tuesday's game in the second quarter, resulting in the Warriors' layup on the other end and a turnover. The Defensive Player of the Year bled from his mouth and gave Holtkamp an earful. Holtkamp called out to him and said, "Please leave my face." Green was fined $50,000 for his inappropriate offensive language toward a game official. But why does it have to be Lauren Holtkamp most of the time? Let's take a look at her career in the NBA. Holtkamp is a professional referee in the NBA and became the third woman to be a full-time referee with the Basketball Association. Lauren also played college basketball from 2000 to 2004 at Drury University. Lauren previously refereed the last 5 Development League seasons of the NBA before becoming a full-time referee for the 14-15 NBA season. Lauren officiated 4 seasons in the WNBA with the WNBA 2014 Conference Finals. Lauren has 6 seasons of NBA G League experience and also worked the 2013 and 2014 NBA G League Finals. She also officiated 4 seasons in the WNBA. Holtkamp officiated in various collegiate conferences, such as the ACC, Big Ten, Big East, Colonial Athletic, and Big 12. The Missouri native also refereed various FIBA competitions, including the World University Games in 2010 and the 2012 and 2013 FIBA Americas Championships. Holtkamp, a graduate of business administration in 2003 and a master's degree holder in communication, was a member of the 2003 women's basketball team. This team competed for the Division II National Championship, and she earned a Master of Divinity in 2010 from Emory University. Well, it's been a long way coming for Holtkamp. What should we know after watching the next scene? Never be on Klay Thompson's way to the three-point line. I mean never. Klay became a crash brother for a moment, but everything finished with smiles and laughs. In the Warriors game against the Grizzlies, the Warriors suffered a defeat. Although there was an extremely explosive scene on the court, Klay Thompson directly knocked down the female referee while running and the Warriors were looking for Thompson. It kind of feels right. But just how did you find the female referee? The good part of the story is that both of them were fine, and the sweetest part is that she blushed. They stood up immediately and slapped back, and then Thompson said something in the female referee's ear, which made the referee burst into laughter and pushed Thompson away with a blushing face. Well, at least we blushed. Trust the media. In no time, they dug up the conversation between Thompson and the female referee, saying that this was a beautiful encounter. This enticing consent made the beautiful lady shy. Thompson's return averaged 15.5 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds in the 2 games, which seems normal. However, this was done in 20 minutes of playing time per game. It also seems very optimistic from the perspective of Klay Thompson's mental outlook and actions. From the look of things, there's a lot of confidence in the comeback, and this positively affected the morale of the entire team. We started with falling in love and finished with falling in love today. So which of the moments made you blush, and which made you infuriated?